と中国のハーフで
なぜ日本語がペラペラですか？
日本生まれ日本育ち
日本生まれ育ちで何か差別されたことありますか？
あります。
Hey, how you guys doing? Welcome back to
SunnySword
SunnySword
podcast. What's up, everybody? Do you think that in Japan we have discrimination
In what way?
in the society? Like, think of, in USA, people talk about like race and all these things, and it's a lot of like talking about the way people's cultures or where they came from and all this stuff. Do you have this kind of thing going on in Japan so much? Is it like it's like an everyday topic?
If you speak fluent in Japanese, you will be fine in Japan.
Is there discrimination to anybody in Japan, do you think?
Not Japanese have a, burak, right?
Okay.
We still have like a burak sabetsu.
Okay.
I don't know how to explain it. It's like a lower rank, like back in the 19th century.
Okay.
We had a
Caste system.
Yeah, the caste system.
Yeah.
The lower people, you call them buraku. To this day, we still have a burak sabetsu.
Okay.
So that's the only discrimination I know about.
What about I've read stories about like, people who are of other Asian descents having discrimination, like Korean people, Chinese people. I always hear people talking about these Chinese people in this country, or these like, these kind of comments. I hear them sometimes.
I mean, because Chinese culture itself is kind of like totally different compared to Japan, right?
Right.
So when Chinese people come to Japan, they kind of like cut people through lines.
Right. But I even hear like, for example,
leave garbage anywhere.
Right.
Yeah. So
But
that's why I think Japanese people hate like Chinese culture, not the people itself.
What about the people that are Korean that do not share that they are Korean because they fear that they might be discriminated against? I've heard of many people have that situation in Japan.
I'm not aware of it though. I heard about it too.
Mm-hmm.
I only heard about it.
So in Japan, there's the demographic of Koreans.
But I think that was like in the 90s.
Those court cases, so many court cases in the 90s.
Yeah.
I know, but even now, I think it still exists.
I think it's like
among like
this.
what I mean is like not. I don't know about the legal situation, because there was a lot of legal situations that were happening for the people that were Korean descent. But I mean like among friends.
I mean, Korean descent was a fucking refugee from the World War II. So.
Right, but I mean, among friends or among people, there still might be some people who might refrain from saying they're Korean. Just
but I had a few female friends, right?
Yeah.
One of them was half Chinese, and she said to me, "I can't believe I'm fucking half Chinese." She was like, "Why am I half Chinese?"
She don't want to be.
She hates Chinese.
Oh, that's too
I
bad.
was like, that was kind of funny. No, because she said like she had a Chinese neighbor. And
Yeah.
She fucking hated them.
Oh, why? The
No, 'cause
behavior.
the behavior.
Oh, okay.
Like rude, loud,
I used to live with some Chinese people. I liked living with them though. That was just me. It depends on the people, though,
Yeah.
'cause
I mean, China's a big ass
it's
country.
a big country. So
Yeah.
many types of people.
Yeah, so many
very
different people.
diverse.
Even the language is fucking different.
Right.
So
Right. Now, there's another group of people who live in Japan that you don't hear from so much because there's just so few of them. Like as far as international people who live in Japan or foreigners that live here that might be of a different demographic, majority are Chinese or Korean or of Asian descent. Now, how about someone who's of European descent? It's very rare.
like, what, half?
No, completely
Okay, that's
born and raised, but European. It's very rare, right?
So basically, an immigrant, right?
Like no,
The parents are immigrant.
their parents are immigrants. Yeah, but
Yeah, you don't get that often.
it's very, very rare, right? So
Probably 0.0 some percentage. Because the halves, right? The foreigner who lives in Japan is only 1%, and the half like me is about 4%. So
Right.
in
And-
that 1%,
and then you have the other. Then you have the ones who are foreign completely, like
that's 1%.
the Chinese, Koreans, and whatnot, right?
This is
So
1%.
that completely not Japanese,
Oh,
not
1%?
half, just like another country person is so few. Check out this interview. Shout out to Harry Boy.
Harry, how you doing?
Peace.
何人ですか？
スペインと中国のハーフで
なぜ日本語がペラペラですか？
日本生まれ日本育ち
日本生まれ育ちで何か差別されたことありますか？
あります。
どういうふうに？
宗教とかあとは普通に外国人だからこっち来んなみたいないろいろありました。
こっち来んな言われたことありますか？
あります。
それダメですよね。行儀悪いやつね。
すごい悪い。
自分はこの中で日本人だと思ってますか？
日本人です私。 私は。
日本の誇りを持ってるポイントは何ですか？
やっぱ礼儀正しく生きることです。ありがとうとかごめんなさいをちゃんと言えることがすごい誇りに思ってます。
言語何カ国できますか？
2つだけ。
例えば
スペイン語と日本語だけ。
ちょっとスペイン語で自己紹介してもらっていいですか？
スペイン語で Buenas noches, me llamo Jasmine. Encanto de verlo a todo. よろしくお願いします。
¿Hablas español con su madre?
Sí, con mi familia hablo español.
ママと仲いいんですか？
仲良くないです。
なぜですか？
お母さんはちょっと頭おかしいから分かってくれないです。全然。
お父さんは
お父さんいないです。
悲しいんじゃない？
悲しいです。とても。
人生で助けてくれる人います？
友達助けてくれます。いつも。
たまに両親と話したりしますか？
しないです。今も全く話してない。
悲しい。
悲しくないです。悲しくないです。
よかった。まあ立派な成人なんじゃないですか？
はい、立派です。私は。
We got to meet Jasmine.
Jasmine,
Yes.
take off your mask off. Take off your fucking lip. What do you call it? Lip ring?
Lip ring.
Lip ring. And try to fucking stand straight. Jesus Christ! Like,
I mean, that's Jasmine's style. She's, you know, she's in the wind. She's moving.
I mean, she hates her mother.
No, she
mother's
said
crazy.
I don't think she said she hated her. She just said her mother doesn't understand what she's doing or what she's whatever.
She said kirai this.
Oh, she said kirai?
Didn't she?
I don't think I hear kirai. She said I don't. She said her mother's a little bit crazy. I know she said that. So
Maybe the mother is a Latina.
So she said she is.
And the father's gone, so probably father
Right?
left.
Because she said at home she speaks Spanish. So that the mother.
Yeah, right.
Right. Then the father is Chinese, and then she's raised in Japan. So that's an interesting one.
Yeah, that's
Very
really
interesting, right?
Yeah.
Right. So that's Jasmine. What do you think about? She said that she has a lot of pride for Japan, which is cool because she's raised here. What she mentioned that she likes a few things of the Japanese culture, right?
Yeah, like the politeness, right?
Acting correctly in the situations,
Oh, yeah,
right?
yeah.
Right. Which is, I think, something that's really special about Japan. It comes with sacrifices, though. Honestly, like you can't if everybody's polite like that, then you can't express yourself as much as you might want to because you have to maintain politeness, right?
But which isn't a bad thing.
I mean, no, I'm saying it's a plus in my, when people think about your society, right? You have to give up things to have things sometimes, right? That's what I'm trying to say. But, actually, I met a woman who was in Japan for 2 weeks and she was Italian. And
Oh, my favorite.
she says one thing that she would like to take back from Japan, if possible, was the politeness and acting right in most situations. She said that in Italy, people are not as polite as they should be.
In Italy, there's a lot of stealing.
Really? The pickpockets or what?
Yeah, they do have in Italy. Yeah,
Oh, damn.
yeah, a lot of pickpockets. So whenever you go to Italy, like you can't have your backpack.
Yeah.
You gotta have like a small bitch bag, right? Like Louis Vuitton cool ones.
Yeah,
You can't
yeah.
even have a Louis Vuitton to be honest.
No.
Yeah. Like Oakley bitch bag.
Right.
You gotta put everything in there.
Yeah.
In the front. Nothing in the pocket.
Okay.
Yeah. Even your phones, everything.
Really?
Yeah.
To be safe, to
Yeah.
not.
I think Sicily's more different though.
Yeah?
Yeah. Sicily's more. It's more countryside, so there's not many pickpockets like.
Okay, okay.
I'm talking about in the major cities in
Major cities.
Italy.
I mean, I think that's like in Europe, there's like professional pickpockets all in many European countries, right? That's like a thing.
The fuck?
No, like, 'cause they say like
Really?
if you're gonna go to Europe, like that's one thing you have to worry about in Europe are pickpockets in a lot of the countries. Not every country, but a lot of the countries have the professionals. The gypsy people,
Yeah.
they are really good at pickpocketing, right? So
Not a flex.
I mean, it's a profession.
And yeah, and a lot of Europe, you can smoke anywhere too. So
Like cigarette?
yeah,
Oh, that's not. Yeah,
it's not clean.
in Japan now in Tokyo, Tokyo is non-smoking, so it's really actually hard to be a smoker now. You have to smoke in like
There's
areas.
Yeah, they even have a map
Yeah.
for smokers to find a spot where you can smoke cigarettes.
So it's quite difficult, even in the park, like a big park.
Oh, you can't smoke
You
in the
can't
park.
smoke in the park.
Yeah.
There's an area where you have to go to, and then you can smoke there. And actually,
Even in the beach too.
right
Yeah.
at the beach, even though you're right in the sand and nature. You gotta smoke in the smoking area.
Yeah, if you go to like a Shizuoka or countryside, you could smoke at the beach.
But you know what? I feel like that's definitely a jab. That's not possible in other countries. I feel like,
right?
You know, like you're at a beach,
No,
right? And then people are like, "Oh, I need to go walk over to this part of the sand and then smoke."
With different other
Right.
potential lung cancer patients.
So basically, if you're wondering how does it work? Basically, if you imagine it, there's an area that's not so popular in the beach, and they kind of fence it off, right? And then the smokers can go in that area and smoke, and that way the smoke from the smokers doesn't go to where all the people are at, because that's a not popular area.
Yeah.
So that's pretty much how it works.
No, but that's only like in Kanagawa and Tokyo and Chiba.
And
area.
recently it's Osaka. So
and Okinawa too.
yeah, so
Okinawa too.
Osaka recently added made Osaka prefecture, I think.
Yeah.
The whole prefecture non-smoking, thanks to the expo.
No.
Right, they wanted to prepare for the expo,
Yeah,
so
yeah.
they decided to do that. So if you're a smoker, it's a little bit difficult, but it makes sense in this high population city like Tokyo. If you're walking and you light a cigarette, that smoke's going in everybody's faces.
And you could get a ticket too.
Right, it's
The
horrible.
The fine is like what? How
I
much
don't
is it
know.
right now?
Maybe-
Back in the day it was 3,000 yen.
Ichiman something probably.
Ichiman
Is it not? Okay, maybe it's all right. It's probably
something?
around 5,000 to 7,000 yen, maybe. If it was just 3,000 before,
Yeah, that was in Yokohama, so.
Tokyo's probably at least 5,000 at least.
right. And you can't even drink, and it's only in Shibuya.
Hmm.
You can't drink in Shibuya anymore.
In Shibuya, the Maruyama-cho and Doginzaka areas are now non-drinking on the
Yeah.
street. But for example, what is
I mean,
it
if you
called?
want to drink, you could buy it and like put it in the disguise folder
Ah,
thing.
yeah. Okay.
Like you do at the
Right,
stadium.
right.
If you have that, you'll be fine. But
I think it's just. I don't think that the non-drinking is gonna increase to other areas. I don't think so. What do you think?
well, we have a bunch of foreigners coming in. I mean, tourism is a big thing in Tokyo, and
Right.
more and more people coming in.
Right.
So, if things get dirtier, like no offense to Europeans, but you trash everything, right? So if things become dirtier, they might expand the fucking
Uh-huh.
what should we call it?
Non-drinking regulation?
The regulation.
Yeah, I don't think so, but we'll see.
I think they should do it in Shinjuku.
Now Shinjuku,
Shinjuku is fucking horrible.
I
It's like
think-
a shit show. It's like a fucking circus there.
Shinjuku something else is going on right there. It's just like one corner, like that one. Like there's an area where just people just it's just like I don't know what's going on in that area.
No,
But
between station to-
where Warp is.
Yeah.
Like right there, like to the left of Warp is just like people just trash the shit out of that. Little,
Even 2 days ago, right? I was in
It's weird.
Shinjuku. Some girl was passed out.
yeah, I mean,
It was like 11 o'clock.
I mean, of course, you're going hard and shit.
I don't know what she was on. Though. Maybe she was on pills or alcohol. I don't know.
Anyways,
She was like dead. I was like,
Rest
wait
in
till your
peace.
father sees this shit.
did you put a water bottle next to her for her
No,
survival?
her friends were like get taken care of.
Oh, then she's
Yeah.
fine.
Yeah.
I'm sure she survived.
Yeah,
I'm sure
it's
I'm
11 p.m.
I'm sure she lived. Thanks for tuning into this episode.
Hey guys, if you got any opinion about Japanese culture, let us know in the comments down below.
Let's talk about it.
Buy us a cup of coffee.
Links in the description below. We appreciate it. See you in the next one. Peace.
Arrivederci.